Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Strong, and this is probably the first time you've ever watched me because this is the first time I've ever really put a YouTube video on YouTube, and I've tried to get it out anywhere. So if you saw one of my other ones, which were, granted, weird, then, I don't know, to me that's weird, but, yeah, you don't know me, probably, but this is the first of hopefully many videos that I'll be making, and I'm going to try to discuss in my videos topics that I find interesting, or that somebody else emails me or puts in the credits, and then that'd be really cool for me, just because I love discussing things, and I know a lot of other people have a lot of arguments out there, and I would love to get your perspectives on it, and also share mine with yours. Hopefully we can get to know one another, a lot better. I follow some people on YouTube, and I see them really just, I don't know, I follow them, and they have a real life. It's strange. A lot of YouTubers actually have a life. But, yeah, it's interesting. I love looking at all the different people and seeing how different they all are, and it's really cool to me whenever I can get them on Facebook and they actually start talking back to me. Not like sassing me off, but like I emailed them and then they email me back, and I think that's awesome just because it shows that they actually do care about their fans, because most people are like, I love you all more than anything else in the world, but then they never really end up acting like it, so I love it whenever they do that. So just a few things about myself. I am a senior in high school. I live in the West. I'm not going to give any specific state right now, just because there's strange people in this world. Yeah, I live in the West, where it's cold. Yeah, I don't know, there's not much to say about me. I say a lot, like a ton. Like if I say it's because I'm connecting my thoughts together, okay? And I do a lot of that because I'm not the brightest guy. So I'm trying to connect everything into one. That's kind of like my spacer, so I don't have to have as many awkward pauses as I give anyways. So, I almost said But anyways, so you're going to have to bear with that. I'm sorry if you hate me. I'll love it if you think I'm a great guy. I would love to talk to every single one of you out there, and I'd love to get your perspectives on everything. So, I think I have like 15 minutes to film a film before like YouTube starts charging me to put my videos on YouTube. So I gotta start rolling here because I don't have very many more minutes left. But today, since I don't obviously have anyone being like, hey, I need a topic, I tried talking to my best friend, and she was like, I have no idea what I can give you for a topic, and she was like, I'll think on it though, and I'm like, okay, alright, well, in time she'll think of something, I'm sure. But I was hoping to do one like tonight, like what I am right now. So I was like, alright, I gotta get something. I'm gonna use one of hers later. I'm gonna let her think on it, because girls do amazing things over time. They're not always that second kind of people, which is fine. I don't care. Yeah, so anyways, I went onto the internet and I looked up like today's news, and it came up with CNN.com. I know a lot of people are picky about the news sites they go to. So far, I'm not. I kind of go wherever the action seems to be going. It was the top thing on a search bar. Usually the thing that's at the very top, either they have loads of cash and they pay the people to put them up there, or they're just that much visited by people that you can pretty much accredit them with being true. So I went and I looked at them, and I was like, alright, we're just going to click on the page, and we're going to see what the top story is. And I looked, and it was about a veteran from the North Korean War. And so I clicked on it, I watched a little video on it, and I read some stuff. And it was quite an interesting thing. What's happening in this news article, and if you ever see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the screen and kind of like re-identifying the stuff in my head. I need like constant reminders of what I've learned like 5 minutes ago. So I've read, I've looked over it, and what's happening in this news article is this North Korean man, and what I could tell, he's in North Korea right now, or was at the time. I don't know exactly where he is right now. but he was at the time, and he was calling he was like trying to call his friends and his family, and he couldn't get a hold of them. But also he tried calling some of his old buddies from the North Korean War. Okay, and he's pretty old. He's, I don't know, late 70s, 80s, possibly 90s. But he must be holding himself pretty well together if he's in his 90s, because he doesn't look that old. But he may be. Anyways, that's irrelevant. He tried calling some of his buddies that he commanded in the North Korean War. The North Koreans didn't like that. They kind of took offense from that, and so they fenced him in to a house, like house arrest, alright? Of course, I don't know if he's actually under house arrest, so we're going to call it house arrest, okay? So he's under house arrest, and they got him, I don't know if it was of his own doing or what, but they got him to write out like a 5-page essay on why he's sorry to North Korea. I didn't pick up a whole lot about what he's sorry about, but he's sorry about something. And so the two things he could either be sorry about was either, of course, fighting the war against North Korea, and harming them, you know. I guess you call it harming them, which might have actually done them good. But, or he could be sorry for trying to contact his buddies and offending the overseers of people's phone calls, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. But, yeah, he's either apologizing for one of those two things. If it's for the first thing, you know, for the war, to me it seems silly. You know, sorry dude, I respect you. Okay, first thing, he's an elder, respect him. He's a veteran, respect him. Alright, which I think is, if he's not doing this by himself, I think that's bad, like extra bad, because it's being like newscasted to everyone, you know, and the fact that from North Korea to America, it's going to, you know, in between, that's a big problem to me, to have someone like publicly say, I'm sorry for a war. I don't know, fighting in a war, not even like causing the war or anything like that, but fighting in a war, and serving his country. Like, isn't that kind of what people are supposed to do for their countries, to serve it? Yeah, I two things I hate. I hate it whenever people apologize for something they're not sorry for, and I also hate it whenever people are expected to apologize for something they shouldn't apologize for. Which a lot of people, sadly, they always are like, oh, you know, the way okay, I love analogies, okay? I love symbolism and analogies. I love it to death. So, I'm gonna put it this way, okay? Out of all the people out there who are watching this video, probably there's not that many of you, but however many are watching this, you know, there's gonna be the ones of you who are the kind of people, three kinds, actually, three. They're the kind of people who they'll punch the guy in the nose, and then they'll apologize to him, alright? And the kind of guys who will punch the guys in the nose, they'll punch the guy in the nose, and then tell him why he deserved it. And then the other people who wouldn't punch the guy in the nose at all, right? So, eliminating the last guy who just wouldn't do it at all, I am definitely the one who would punch the guy in the nose and then tell him why he deserved it, assuming I was correct, to do so. And this guy, again, I'm not sure if he's doing it by himself, if he's choosing to apologize to them, if he thinks he was wrong, which, I mean, if your conscience is like, dude, you did something wrong, then you should probably go apologize for it. So that's just him. I'm not going to say whether that was right for him to apologize or not, because he may be not even apologizing for the war, but something he did in the war, or something he did to the emperor's daughter. Or no, if they even have emperor, I don't even know if they have an emperor. Again, I'm not a history buff at all. I'm not a bright guy. So, a lot of you, if a lot of people watch this, are going to find big problems with me. That's okay. I'll probably find some with you too. Anyways, so, if he's doing that of his own accord, fine, dandy. If he's not, I don't know. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't bode well. No one should be able to, bully someone into saying they're sorry for, in this case, probably what they consider a most extreme bullying of their nation. Yeah, because America is a lot of times considered the bully boy to other countries, I bet. So, yeah, I would love to hear if anyone comments on this. Please share what you think. I'll put my email down in the comments. I don't know if I already said that, but if I didn't, I'm gonna put it down in the comments section. And you guys can email me what you think about this whole situation. And actually, I encourage you, read up on this yourself, and if I missed any information, which I most likely did, please share it with me, and more of my opinion and reason as well. I would love for it to be changed. Well, I don't know if I'd love for it to be changed, but if it changes because of truth, that's a good thing. So yeah, if you guys can find anything else about this case, if you guys want to discuss it anymore with me, then do so. I'm running out of time here, so I kind of got to wrap this up, but email me, post in the comments something you want to talk about. Any tips for how to say less? That would be great. Yeah, so just do those things. I would love to have, you don't even have to post one. You can post more than one thing if you want, just topics that I should go over, That would be really, really cool. I know you or not. So, alright, I'll catch you all later.